and welcome to the channel. This is Tyra. After my video yesterday, I had a lot of questions about what kind of beaded cross stitch I was working on the count of it and so on. So I thought I would do a video where I just ran through it all and just showed you how I what the count is, the size of the bead and so on. And I'm going to link it below this canvas and yeah, give you my thoughts about it. So this one I bought during the sale, I think it's a month ago, and I was attracted to that these are plastic beads. They are not glass beads. They are they're bigger, or they are a lot bigger. I'm going to show you the size of them. This is a Harry Potter image, and I'm going to insert the picture here. And as you can see, so yeah, that's the image. Some also asked about that one. Sorry, I was a bit scatterbrained yesterday when I did it. I just dived into what I had to tell about. So anyway, it's an 11 count Aida cloth, and as you can see, yeah, it's a normal Aida cloth, and as you also can see, it is washable because I spilt some, I think it's tea over it, and it totally dissolved the the color. So so when you're finished with your painting or your beaded cross stitch, you just place it under cold water and it dissolves all of the colors. So yeah, what else? I wanted to show you the beads. So here, let's see if you can see them a bit better here. So yeah, so as you can see, they're pretty uniform. If I just take this off without spilling all over, they are really uniform, really alike, and yeah, nice. There's no, I don't have anything with any of them which is really bad or anything. And the good thing is that you can always, if they have a bad side, you can always just turn it down towards the Aida cloth. So I haven't really thrown any of the beads away. I've had one or two which have been half divided or something. So that's just it. There hasn't been any much garbage in it. So so these are the normals, or these are the bead side, and I was just seeing if I could find, I have another cross stitch which is with seed beads. And just to let you see the difference between, I don't know if you are able to see it here. Let's see if you can see here. Yeah, you can see here the difference in them. They are probably 1 or 2 millimeters larger than normal seed beads. So so this section up here, I think I have been working on it for, yeah, 15 hours or so, and so there's a good progress on it. It's not, of course, it's not as fast as it would be as if you diamond painted, but it's still really fast, and in the camera it looks amazing. That bit, you're really able to see the castle and so on. So I'm really quite happy with it. So they're quite fast to work up compared with cross stitch or something, and they're really fun to do. This one has an extra chart with it, so you can see all the symbols on it, and it has 26 colors. And one asked if I could show how I saw what symbol was down there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, I can. So if you can see down here, you have for instance the crosses, and on the chart you have this, not on this chart. That's the really weird thing. On this chart they don't use the same symbols. So when I use this chart, I need to know what symbol it's on here, and then I need to know the number. So it's a bit turned around. So if I for instance need to know, I can't really tell if some symbol looks weird up here. I have to count how long in which row I'm into, and then I go, for instance, at the moment I am working on, let's see, I'm here at the 100, so I think I'm just under 100. So then I, for instance, if I couldn't see, I had some issues with these number 8s here. They look like also on this one like a number 5, but they're number 8. And if I sometimes number 8 can be confused with another one on the chart. So I check for this one, and then I go over and say, okay, this is number 8 on this chart. I just find the symbol, which is the 8. Let's see if I can find it. It's really difficult. There is number 13 on the chart. And then I go over to the other chart, because that's over here. Let's see if we can just move you a bit around here without making you too dizzy. So here we have the symbols again, but this time they correspond to the chart on the fabric. So now I know I need to find number 13, and number 13 is this color. So that's the way to do it. It's a bit confusing in the start, but you quickly seem to find your way through it. That's the only annoying thing that I have with this, is that the chart on the drawing or on the chart on the paper doesn't correspond to the chart on the fabric. But that's just how things sometimes work in China. I also wanted to show you, with it came a really good thread, which I'm really satisfied with, and some good needles as well. So this is just a normal white thread, but it's really strong. And the way I do it, I'm just going to see if I can get some more light for you here. The way I work with these threads is that I put them in doubled. So when I start up with working on it, I use a double thread. So I put my needle on this end and loop the thread through. Another thing I just wanted to show you was that when I work on this canvas, I use the thread which followed along, which is a white thread, as you can see down here. I use a double thread on it just to make sure that they stay secured on it. And as you can see, when I start, I'm just going to see if I can find my scissors somewhere. So when I start on the canvas, I start by threading the thread on my needle like so. So I have 2 threads. You can use a needle threader if you want to. Sometimes I just use my fingers and get it through. So here we now have the thread. And when I then want to start my cross stitch, Let's see if I can get it up to you so you can see. Then I want to show you how I start my cross stitch when I need a new thread, and I go through the top left corner for me, and then go down on the opposite corner. Let's see if I get the needle through. I'm not standing in the best position at the moment, so let's see. Here it is. I then catch the loop on the thread like this. I hope you can see it. Let's see if I can catch it like this, and then it sort of secures itself. I then take my bead, let's see, and put it on the needle like this, and drop the bead. Let's see if I can get it on again, like this, and then I put it down on top of the corner like this, and pull my needle through and my bead through, and as you can see, we now have a started secure thread, and you can just go along here, take a new bead, put on your beaded cross stitch, go down, see if I got it the right place. I got it the right place, and then you're off. It's so difficult to see. I don't think I really hit the mark here, but they're pretty easy to go back on. So yeah, I did hit it. And then yeah, you just go back or just continue and just work on it until you end your thread. And when you end the thread, you secure it the same way as you would secure it on a cross stitch. That is, I'm just going to turn it now. See if I can show you where I've done it. So I've just here, you can see I have just taken my thread from here and secured it down here just by dragging the needle through. You don't have to go through so many, it's just me who wants to do it that way. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that one. It's not a complicated thing to do. Another thing I just wanted to show you was just a bit about what I learned about cross stitch. I'm just going to take you out a bit. So I use these slots here, and I used also the cards which many cross stitch comes in. And what I learned is every time I wanted to have a new thread, I took out one thread, you know, who has the 6 threads in them, and pulled one out. You don't need that. I learned this from one of the cross stitchers here on YouTube. I think it's from Teresa Little Stitcher. I'm just going to pull one out, but you can just take randomly a thread. If I can get to one, here I have one thread now with my needle, and then just pull them. And I felt really stupid when I saw that you can do that. And now you've got one. And most of the times, because I work on a 28 count or a 14 count, I use 2 strands, and I use again the loop method. So I just start with the loop and work that way. So yeah, this was a nice short video. I hope that it clarified something for you. If not, let me know. I think I'm going to do some videos about also. As you can see, I'm starting work working back on my huge diamond painting. So I've been working a bit tonight on it. So yeah, that's going to be next time on it, and then I hope that I can show you some more progress. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and for you who has subscribed, oh, I'm so looking forward that we're only 75 subscribers from 1,000 giveaway, yay, or whatever we're going to call it, and I'm looking really forward to it. So yeah, keep on subscribing and so on, so we can get to 1,000. That would be a major milestone for me. So, but take care and happy diamond painting, crafting, whatever you're doing. Bye for now.